We spend a lot of time talking with both individuals as well as organizations about interview techniques. One of the things that doesn't come up often enough is how confirmation bias really affects an interview. Now, confirmation bias is using new information to confirm a set of existing beliefs while ignoring information that might contradict those beliefs. How does that work in an interview process? Well, generally speaking, it takes about 7 seconds for someone to form an initial impression of another individual. That's not very much time. So within the first 7 to 10 seconds of an interview, the person on the other side of the table has already made a decision as to whether or not they think you're a great fit, whether or not you might not be a great fit for another reason. And if confirmation bias is in play, oftentimes the questions of the interview will change depending on what that initial impression is. So if in the first 10 seconds they decide, listen, this individual looks like they could be a great fit, they might start suddenly lobbing softball questions and asking things that would lead them down a path believing that this person could be a great fit while ignoring the warning signs and the big red flags that maybe this person wouldn't make a great fit in that particular role. On the flip side, oftentimes if an individual has a negative impression initially, then they'll ask you a lot of very difficult questions or questions that would lead them down a path to believe this isn't the right person while ignoring a lot of the facts that would show, hey, they did great in their last 3 companies, they've built teams like this in the past, or whatever it may be they're looking to accomplish in that specific role. Obviously a big problem if your role as an interviewer and as an organization is to hire the best people, having confirmation bias get in the way is not helping you and is very detrimental, and it's something we see happen all of the time. So now that we know the confirmation bias is happening, what are the things that we can do to try to eliminate the amount of confirmation bias that's happening during our interview processes? There's a few different ways to go about it, and what I'll do is try to go over a couple of those in the next videos here.